Namaskaram. In this video, we are going to discuss about Pyramid Yantra. Pyramid Yantra is a unique medium to fulfill your rare dreams and wishes. Our religious prayer places like temples, churches, mosques, and gurudwaras act as a link between us and the Almighty God. Whenever we feel helpless and lonely, we urge for some supernatural power, and for that we go to these places. We consider them as our last hope. We do not go there merely for help. Instead, we take our complaints, confessions, desires, thanks, and our goals to them. We seek them only for any miraculous thing to happen, especially when everything fails to work out. Hence, as a wish machine, they are considered to be the best example of Pyramid Yantra. There are many religious and spiritual places all around the globe, each with its particular shape and size. But now we can classify them basically into two categories: dome-shaped and pyramidical and conical shaped. In China and some other East Asian countries, pyramidical shape can generally be seen in their temples and architecture. Pyramids and domes have been an integral part of architecture in China and East Asian countries. We can see these shapes in their temples and other buildings. Islamic and Buddhist religious places, as we see, are in powerful dome-shaped and as in curved-shaped. In India, things are different. Here we find an altogether different pattern of shapes. In Indian temples, we see a unique combination of dome and pyramid, that is, pyramidical shape at the back and domical at the front part. Both the shapes are significant at their places. Multiplication phenomena is used to increase the power of shapes. There are two methods of multiplication we can observe: vertical multiplication and then horizontal multiplication. Vertical multiplication. In this method, symmetrical shapes are placed or multiplied in a vertical plane. Pagoda is the best example of this method. Then we have horizontal multiplication. This can be obtained by repeating the same shapes again and again on a horizontal plane. We can consider church as the best example of this method. We can observe both these multiplication used together sometimes. In that case, it is known as the projection technique. In this technique, the basic shape is repeated by projecting it through the previous one. Shikhars of the temple, or the apex of the temples, are the best examples of this technique. The story of multiplication in Indian temples does not end just here. They have a detailed, complete and pre-planned flow chart for each and everything regarding the construction of temples. It initiates with the selection of location, quality of soil and surrounding, types of trees, availability of water and underwater currents, and ley lines. They are examined as per the rules of Vastu. After all, foundation for the temples is kept and a pit of dug exactly where the idol is to be placed afterwards. Then Yantra Vastu Purush Mandal is placed and covered. After that, the Navgraha Yantra is kept and covered. Lastly, Shri Yantra is kept and covered. Above all these yantras, the idol of god and goddesses is placed. The chamber of God is in the temple has pyramidical shape at the top, which makes all of these yantras much more powerful and effective. After the construction of all of this, complete energization of the temple is done, which is known as Pran Pratishtha. It is well known to us now the basic and main shape of pyramid because its mathematics is directly related to the life force. So we can get better results in life by placing pyramidical shapes and multiplication of it, as we have observed in various methods. Pyramid can be divided into three parts of further details. This discussion is based on ancient studies and current researches. It is as follows: the base. This is one of the most important parts of pyramid for interresonance. Central body. This is too important for energy circulation. Apex or cap. This part is considered as a powerful part of pyramid for the interaction with cosmic energy. It is important especially for gems, precious stones, crystals, or granite or metals like gold and silver, etc.